Hello, everybody. We're gonna do a little feuding, um, just to show off this new. Well, it's not really gonna show too much, but um, this new scoring method. It looks like, for the most part, for a bulk of the community, y'all aren't gonna be affected. It's good. It works out for y'all. Um, y'all probably won't even notice a change. For those of us that leaderboard and don't like to spend a lot, it's absolute trash. Um, I was gonna stay up and do an all-nighter since they were offering Seth. There's no point. You can't bypass anybody that did a mega. Um, I'll say, I'm not gonna say anybody that did a mega, but the people that did multiple megas. You just can't do it. I attempted to, and then I started doing some math. Um, Here's where I'm at, and at no point was I able to bypass that 100 spot. And it was going to be, let's see, what was it? 900 matches to get into the top 20. And I was like, yeah, this is at 3 o'clock in the morning. That I was like, yeah, I had 900 matches more to go to get in that top 20. I'm like, that's saying that, you know, the top 20 doesn't feud in it for the rest of the thing, you know. So there's that. Um, I was able to catch up a good bit when I got my mega from Maxim. That was pretty difficult to get to, but I think a lot of people are going to get to it once reset hits today and you do your tours and whatnot. It's you need to be around. I think I was told 250 million, which is, it's doable. It's all up to you to put into the time. Let's see. Oh, does he have reversal? Nope. Okay. But other than that, one versus one feud is fine. You could see we're just running through just like any other feud. It's nothing special. What's going to be harder is going to be for the people that don't have hype or good hype characters, and you're stuck waiting out timers instead of your feud partner finishing up the match or having a suicide out, which sucks in itself because you're either consuming a lot of health packs or you're having to hit refresh and then just sit there and wait. So there's that. It's I think 1v1, it's good for, let's call it, us whales. Outside of that, I would see this being a little difficult for many. I could be wrong, but other than that, it seems to be going smoothly, and it's about as rewarding as feud was before. It's you're gonna get the same crappy plates, um, the same moment tokens that you've been getting for forever that are just repeat. None of that's changed. They didn't put any better plates in the boxes. So it's all that for the most part is the same. So that hasn't changed. And I think, on paper, when I read this, I was like, this is horrible. But it's because I'm typically in that top 50 range and can get a little bit higher depending on how much I end up playing. But with Seth's free. With that being said, it's just one of those. It's I have a huge gap to get around, and the only way that I think I could get around it is by feuding the entire event and spending. There's no more of, hey, I'm gonna just drop $20 and get steps. Steps are pointless if you're not planning to do a mega alongside them. That is just how it's looking to be. I'll check this out. This dude is killing it. Watch this damage. Let's see. It should show it. I was really impressed with this. 194 million on Seth. I never used this guy. He's good. But you do have the cascade risk. I wouldn't necessarily do it without having the Judgment Day plate. I've cascaded about probably 5 times. So there is that. Let's see. Let's go with Hogan since we got class advantage. But that's this feud in a nutshell. As you can see, like I said, I'm not getting hung up on anything, but I do have the hype that I need on the characters that I do need, and it's going smoothly for me. I hope that it's going smoothly for you, and that you're not seeing any major changes that discourage you, like the leaderboard. It's unfortunate. If I'm able to maintain, I'll end up about where I normally would in the contest as far as prize wall medallions go. I should get. We'll do this last match and take a quick look at it. Let's see. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I'm running solo. Fucking hate MP down. It is such a waste of our resources and props when people run this shit. I know it's a strategy for some, but it's seriously, fuck y'all that do that. It's anyways. All right. So that took a extra minute, but is what it is. All right, so let's look at our leaderboard placement and the prize wall. And we are in slot number 144, which gives us 100 prize wall medallions. I have bought the 10 extra to be able to do a mega versus just the 30, and then steps. That's it. Looks like I'll have enough for a rainbow explosion. I'll be shy unless I get anything good from the blitz, from the axe shards, which is what I'm actually chasing. Same, I'd be shy if if I don't get anything else from here on Stephanie shards. So it's the lack of additional resources. It's significant, but I'm still ending up around where I would have ended up before. It's just one of those that it would have been nice to get into this top 20 because that would get me Seth. Um, and it's hard to imagine that anybody that is there doesn't have them. What else is it given? A prize was. So all those rewards at the top 20, besides the prize wall currency, are pretty much a fucking waste. Because you're not going to be able to grind to get there. You're going to be stuck down here. Unless you did the megas. And the only way that you don't have Seth up here is if you were extremely unlucky. And that is unfortunate because you spent a lot of money to be unlucky. Anyways, here's a new feud format. I'm sure y'all are playing it and realize it, but that's all I've noticed as far as a difference between what we were doing before to this new system we have now. It sucks for the grinders like myself. It's the same for everybody else. Y'all have a good one.